The modern world is built to steal your attention. Every second, your phone buzzes, notifications flood your screen, and distractions creep in from every direction. You sit down to work, determined to focus, but within minutes, your mind drifts. A quick check of your messages turns into a 30-minute scroll. A single email drags you into a rabbit hole of pointless tasks. The day slips away, and once again you've accomplished less than you planned. This isn't just a personal struggle. It's a war. A war against the noise. A war against endless interruptions. A war against the forces that are designed to keep you scattered, unfocused, and constantly chasing the next dopamine hit. And if you don't fight back, you lose. You stay stuck in shallow work. Your dreams stay on hold. Your potential remains unrealized. Because in today's world, focus isn't just a skill, it's a weapon. And the ability to enter deep focus, to eliminate distractions, to cut through the noise and lock in on what truly matters. That is what separates the average from the elite. Deep focus is the secret to mastering any skill, achieving any goal, and building anything extraordinary. It's what allows the greatest minds in history to create, innovate, and push the limits of human potential. And if you can master it, you gain an unstoppable edge. But first, you must understand one brutal truth. Distractions are not accidents. You are being deliberately pulled away from your goals. Tech companies design apps to hijack your attention. Social media platforms engineer their feeds to keep you addicted. Every notification, every red dot, every subtle vibration, it's all carefully crafted to break your concentration and pull you back into the endless cycle of consumption. And every time you get distracted, you pay the price. It takes 23 minutes to regain deep focus after an interruption. That means every time you check your phone, glance at an email, or let your mind wander, you're not just losing seconds, you're losing massive chunks of productive time. Multiply that by the number of times you get distracted in a day, and you start to see the real cost. Hours lost, progress slowed, potential wasted, and the worst part, most people never even realize it's happening. They live in a constant state of shallow focus, always busy, always multitasking, always jumping from one thing to another, but never truly making progress. But you don't have to live like this. You don't have to be a slave to distractions. You can take back control. You can build an unbreakable focus. You can train your mind to enter deep work states, block out the noise, and achieve levels of productivity that most people can only dream of. And it all starts with one decision. The decision to fight back. The first step is to identify your biggest distractions. Look at your daily habits. Track where your time goes. Notice the moments when your focus slips. Is it your phone, your emails, the people around you, the endless flood of digital noise? Once you pinpoint the biggest threats to your focus, you must remove them ruthlessly, because if you don't, they will control you. Start with your phone. Your phone is the ultimate distraction machine. It's a weapon designed to pull you away from what matters and trap you in endless loops of meaningless consumption. And if you're serious about deep focus, you must break its grip. Turn off all non-essential notifications. Not some, not a few, all of them. The less your phone interrupts you, the more control you have over your attention. Move your phone out of reach when you work. Put it in another room. Lock it in a drawer. The further it is from you, the less tempting it becomes. Use app blockers. If certain apps steal your time, block them. There are no excuses. If an app isn't serving you, It's controlling you. Next, fix your environment. Your surroundings shape your focus. If your workspace is filled with distractions, your mind will struggle to concentrate. Clear the clutter. Remove anything that doesn't support deep work. A clean, simple, distraction-free space is a focused space. Now, let's talk about digital distractions. Emails, messages, social media. They create an endless loop of interruptions that shatter your focus. The solution? Set strict rules. Check email only at specific times. Once in the morning, once in the evening. Never in between. If something is urgent, people will find another way to reach you. Turn off unnecessary messaging apps. You don't need to be available 24/7. The more you guard your time, the deeper your focus becomes. Stop mindless scrolling. Social media is engineered to steal your time. If you're not using it for a specific purpose, cut it out. Unfollow, unsubscribe, delete. Whatever it takes to stop the cycle. But eliminating distractions is only half the battle. The real power comes from training your mind to focus deeply for long periods. Most people have lost this ability. They live in a state of fragmented attention, jumping from one thing to the next, unable to concentrate for more than a few minutes at a time. But deep focus is like a muscle. And just like any muscle, it can be trained. Start with focused work sessions. Set a timer for 90 minutes. During this time, eliminate all distractions. No phone, no internet, no interruptions. Just pure, deep work. When the timer goes off, take a short break. Then do it again. Over time, your ability to stay focused will grow stronger. Use the power of ritual. The brain loves patterns. Create a pre-work ritual that signals to your mind that it's time to focus. Maybe it's listening to the same music, wearing noise-canceling headphones, or starting work with a specific routine. Embrace single tasking. Multitasking is a lie. It destroys focus. It kills productivity. If you want to work deeply, do one thing at a time. No switching, no jumping, just complete immersion in the task at hand. Control your energy. Deep focus isn't just about time, it's about energy. If your mind is tired, focus becomes impossible. Prioritize sleep, exercise regularly, fuel your brain with the right foods, protect your mornings. The first hours of your day set the tone. Do your most important work when your mind is freshest. Avoid checking your phone first thing. Instead, dive straight into deep work. Create focus blocks. Designate specific hours of the day for deep work, free from interruptions. Treat these time blocks as sacred, non-negotiable. Let everyone know that during this time, you are unavailable. And finally, train your mind to resist distractions. Every time you get the urge to check your phone, delay it. Every time your mind wanders, bring it back. Over time, this builds mental strength, the ability to stay locked in no matter what. Most people never experience the power of true deep focus. They stay trapped in shallow work, scattered thinking, and constant distraction. But those who master this skill unlock a new level of productivity, creativity, and success. Because in a world of noise, the ability to focus is a superpower, and those who cultivate it will always be ahead. Now, it's your turn. Will you let distractions control you, or will you take back your focus and achieve what truly matters?